Is Marcus Smart a dirty player? Is he Jackie Chan? We were all there. We saw it. We saw him practically karate kick Klay Thompson. Does that mean he should be banned, cancelled? Or should we be blaming the NBA? Let's talk about it. I mean, look at this play right here. Look at the play, his most recent controversial play, where he practically took Steph Curry out. I mean, geez, if Steph Curry wasn't going to come back, this would have severely cost the Warriors. Honestly, guys, like, what is this guy doing? That's why I don't blame people who got to the point of questioning him, of saying, is he dirty? Was this a dirty play? Because at the very least, you could argue that it's reckless. If it doesn't rise to the level of dirty, then surely it's reckless. Because look, Steph was pretty much going to get to the ball. If not Steph, then Klay Thompson. What were the chances of getting to the ball without wiping Steph out? Honestly. And look at the end result. He's happy he got the ball, but it came at Steph's expense. It came at Steph's expense. So for me, it's all good and well to be known as the tough guy, the guy who is a defensive hound, who doesn't let offensive players get away with easy buckets. He has that reputation, and it's great, particularly now with the Celtics having a top-rated defense. His role in that defense is obviously important. You can count guys like Robert Williams in there as well. But Marcus Smart is an important cog in that machine. But for him to be playing the way he's playing, diving at people, look at this. This guy has a history of diving like this. And again, I'm not saying that necessarily makes him a dirty player, but it's just got to make you wonder. And constantly, it seems to involve an opposition player being in front of him, likely having the advantage in terms of getting to the ball, Marcus Smart coming from behind and launching himself into people's ankles. Look at Blake Griffin here. He could have easily done the same thing. He could have easily done Blake Griffin's hamstring in. So honestly, again, same history. He's got the admiration of the Celtics fans. I know that that Boston is a tough place, that they admire tough defenders, guys who hustle, these hustle plays. But there's a line. There's honestly a line. And you've got to wonder where to draw that line. Again, here in this matchup against Mitchell, you can clearly see more diving for a ball that Mitchell will likely get to first. I'm not asking for the league to become any softer than it is already, for guys to not hustle. But I'm just saying, and I'm asking this question, should the league perhaps say, look, if it's a 50-50 ball where Marcus Smart or any other defender has a good chance of getting it, that maybe he should go ahead and get it. But if it's a case where a Donovan Mitchell, a Steph Curry is going to get to the ball first, don't dive for that ball, because you're likely going to go through that defender's ankles that opposing player's ankles in order to get to the ball. So for me, that is a problem right there. I don't know what you guys think. You can definitely let me know down below in the comments section. But if you look here, it's constantly him trying to get a ball that is likely out of reach. James Harden clearly has control of this ball, but guess what? Marcus Smart is launching himself at James Harden. James Harden, who is known for being troubled in his later years by hamstrings. He was an Iron Man for most of his career. I don't even want to start that whole narrative about James Harden suddenly being injury ridden when he had been such an Iron Man. The media is so quick to start labeling players, but the whole James Harden saga is for another video on another day. That's something I'll get back to, and you guys can let me know how keen you are for me to talk about that.